Hello, guys. Sorry, it's been a minute since I've been on here. We've had a quite a situation going on for the past couple of months, actually. Some people know, some people don't. The farm that we lived on has been dismantled, and due to a variety of situations and things like that. So, anyway, I just wanted to get on here and touch base and let you guys know that Reba's tomorrow will be continuing. It's just going to be a little sporadic until we actually get settled and situated and stuff like that. So don't give up on me. I'm still around, still fighting the good fight. I haven't even been really putting a lot of stuff on. Actually, I haven't been posting on my Facebook pages at all. Very little, if any. But I will get back to doing that also because I do have recipes and awareness information and stuff that I'm way behind on. So again, I apologize for, but when life is kind of dismantled, you lose focus quite a bit, and you just focus on one thing, trying you're in survival mode, and that's pretty much all that you can really do is think about surviving and what's going to be coming tomorrow or the next day or whatever. Fur babies, they always have to have their say in everything going on. And But yeah, it's just been really hard. I've been a really stressful situation, not knowing where we're going, what we're doing, that kind of thing. So all we're doing is all we can do is keep the faith and stay strong and stand on God. That's it. You know, I don't. Um, I don't really know how anyone can survive life without God and without faith. And, I just don't because right now that's the only strength and the only thing that we have been able to depend on. Okay. Um, and it's not just this time, but so many other times in the past. When I got, you know, a couple weeks ago, I was just so mad and sad, so many things all at one time, and I was just like, you know what, why, why? Because situations has arose before, and all you've had to be able to do is rely on your faith and the strength of God that He gives you, and that's what I had to think back to. So when you in life, anytime you have any kind of struggles or you face anything and you think you're alone, you're not. You always have God to fall back on. And so again, I don't know how anyone can do it without having that strength and that faith to rely on. It would be really scary not having that. And I couldn't do it. I really couldn't. I couldn't survive without you know relying on God. So yeah, so we right now we're in transition. We're in a transitional phase of life, as they call it, and as they say, when life gives you lemons, make lemonade. So that's what we're doing. We're just making the best of it, and that's all. And make sure you guys. We are still doing our Bible study. We skipped a week because my love had a horrible situation. I had a couple of mini strokes. It was really bad. And But God, God got him through it. And again, without God, what would you do? So yeah, so from sickness to being and I yeah, being almost homeless, guys. It's scary, and people are one paycheck away, and that's you got to remember that when you look on the people, when you look at people, and everybody's got a story, everybody's got a situation, and so yeah, and the world is so messed up, and we judge people so harshly. You see people living on the street, you say, oh well, they're drug addicts, or they're this or that or whatever, And being close to being in that situation, not every homeless person is a drug addict or they put themselves in that situation. So please, before you judge, pray for them, okay? Because, like I said, it, it could happen to you. It could happen to anybody. No one is immune uh, to to any situation, from sickness to losing your job to so many things can happen. So don't judge. Don't be a judgmental person. Jesus didn't judge. He doesn't judge. That's not what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to be like Jesus, and be there for one another, and help as much as we can. And yeah, that's all we can do. Just love each other, and be like, hey, I'm sorry you're in this situation. Let me pray for you. You know, um, that means a lot too. You know, and just talking to someone. If you see someone, if someone comes up and says, hey, I need $1, or I need this, or I need that. Instead of judging them, say, okay, let me pray for you as well. You know, because that prayer could turn their life around. They could say, hey, you know, who are you praying to, or why are you praying, and what is this faith you speak of? Well, let me show you. Let me show you. We're living testimony of standing on faith and not knowing what's going to happen next, and being just like, hey, you know, that's all we have. That's all we have. But yeah, so I'm going to get back to my normal, as much as normal as I can possibly get back to. What is normal anyway? Life is not normal. Especially right now, right? But yeah, I'm going to get back to posting recipes, awareness information. Like I said, I'm way behind on so many things. And Mom's book, pre orders, guys. I can't say I've had a couple of people read it and they absolutely love it. And let me know if you want to grab one. So, yeah, I think that's about it today. I just wanted to get on here and let you guys know what was happening. Um, and my little Bubbles, she had a seizure. I often say that she follows her dad. When he's sick, she gets sick. It's kind of weird, and they have uh, this thing, or this really neat connection, and it's really cool to watch them two together. When he struggles walking, she struggles walking. It's just like I said, the dynamic duo. And but yeah, she had a little seizure a couple nights ago, and thankfully she's doing better. She has IVD where she doesn't use her hind legs, so I do therapy with her, natural meds, that kind of thing, and thankfully she doesn't know that she's not normal. That's the thing, and she keeps on keeping on, like my love does. He just keeps on keeping on, and I'm so thankful for that. So thankful for his strength, and thankful that he has so much faith, and that that he's carrying that every day, and we have to carry each other actually. Because when he's down, I'm like, hey, we can't be this way. We got to, snap out of it. When I'm down, he does me the same way, you know. So if you're blessed to have that partner with you, don't take them for granted. Um, it happens so often. Taking people for granted, taking everything that we love for granted. But every person, everything, every blessing is a gift from God. So we have to treasure. We have to treasure that every moment. So yeah, so here we are trying to survive, and I'm excited. I'm excited for our future testimony, because when we are going to be like, hey, this happened, and now we're here, and look what God did. He showed up and showed out. He always does. Because it's always in His perfect timing. We try to force things, we try to make things happen. We can't do that. We have to, and I'm, I'm guilty of it. Bad. I want it. Come on, what's happening? And yeah, I'll admit it. I was mad. I was mad at God. Why is this happening? Why? But you can't do that, and so I ask for forgiveness a million times a day. And I tell people that all the time. They say when I'm born again, it's like, not every minute of every day, but it's almost like it, because I'm asking for forgiveness. Thinking, God, I'm grateful for this, grateful for that. And but yeah, because every day it is a struggle with something. Whether it's my lupus, whether it's being in a bad situation, or just life in general. But yeah, I was angry, and God knows I was angry. And I had to get over that. You know, and so God knows you're going to be angry. He's already prepared for it. It's like a friend of mine said. He knows. He already knows before you come to him, before you say, "Hey God, I'm mad at you. Why is this happening?" He already knows what you're going to be doing and what you're going through, and he's already making a way for you, even though you don't see that way. And there's been a few days I haven't seen that way, but there he was, in the midst of that storm, you know, and to calm the waters and to make me feel better and to be like, hey, this is happening for we don't know why, but we will know someday. Because as I look back on things that's happened to us previously, as I look back, I go, oh, that's why. Okay, I get you now, you know. So yeah, so whether it will be a testimony for someone to be like, hey, they went through that, they survived it, I can do the same thing. And you will, no matter what you face, like I said, as long as you have faith and you have your strength and you rely on the most important person in your life that will ever be in your life, Jesus. He's got to be like, okay, I surrender it, I give it to you. As hard as that is, and yes, it's hard, trust me, it's hard. Because like I said, I like to control things, and who doesn't, right? But we just got to step back and be like, okay, let God do it, and let God show us what he is capable of doing, because he is the one that can fix it all, right? So yeah, so join us, guys. I know I'm skipping around. I told you guys, if I don't follow my script, off grid and off kilter, whatever. So bear with me. I just randomly, whatever comes in, hey, here's what I'm talking about now. But so yeah, so join us every Thursday. We changed the time to Bible study to Thursdays at 4:30 Pacific. So make sure you join us live on 520 Aftermath and my husband's Facebook page, Stevie McDonough. So check us out there. Uh, let's see, and what else? What else? Pre-order the book, guys. All right. I think that's going to be it for the day. And yeah, they're starting to move around out here. So, all right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. It's not very long today. Just wanted to pop in and say, thank you guys for the prayers that's been praying for us. Anyone that's helped us, thank you. We appreciate it. The situation has been, like I said, been a very trying, struggling situation, but we're going to make it. God will see us through, and like he has every other situation that we've ever been in. So yeah, we love you guys. Appreciate your support, and make sure you follow Reba's Tomorrow Facebook page. Follow us on Instagram, and I'll be doing a new blog post pretty soon. If not today, maybe tomorrow. So check that out. I'll share that as well. And yeah, join us. Important Bible study. Follow us there, and check us out, guys. All right. I love you guys. Thank you for the support, and I'll be back as soon as I can, and I'm going to be sharing some exciting news when I come back. I just know it. All right. Much love, guys. Peace out.